Hey everyone, welcome back. China Day 12, the Yangtze River. So we left Chongqing and we're traveling down reservoir or towards the Three Gorges Dam. And you can see the river here. It's very windy, or it's actually a reservoir, but it's part river, I suppose. We pulled up in the morning next to another ship that looked exactly like ours. We're staying up at the very top there. We have a great room. We went out on the back deck. It's been very pleasant, only about 70, 75 degrees, not too hot, a little cloudy. I wish it was sunny, but that's okay. This particular city is 1 million people. There are 400 million people that live along this tributary. It's almost staggering. We went up in the front bridge and talked to the captain and got a briefing on all that. So you have to realize just how big this reservoir is, or this water tributary is. It's the biggest in the world. Most body of water, it's longer than Lake Superior. It's almost hard to comprehend. They displaced millions and millions of people when they flooded this, or they built the dam, and they started filling the dam in 2003 and it took till 2009, so 6 years to fill it up. Just absolutely staggering, mind-boggling. I did a time lapse going out the front. You can see how the topography is beginning to change. The mountains are going to get a little bit higher as we go along, as the reservoir or gorge deepens. And it's just a fantastic trip. We're learning so much. Now, the biggest reason they built the dam, which I didn't know, was just for flood control, because downriver they had lots of floods that killed hundreds of thousands of people all the time. We got off the ship and we went to a really cool pagoda, and people were selling things. They had little kids selling things. It was very cute. Anyways, we walked across the big suspension bridge, and this pagoda actually turned into an island. It used to be just out there, but when they flooded everything, it turned into an island, so they had to build a bridge over to it. It's ancient, thousands of years old, and we climbed up it. We had a great time. It was very, very interesting. It was great getting off the ship and walking around. It was quite a hike into town and across the bridge and over the pagoda and up the stairs. Beautiful views everywhere. Again, we feel very fortunate how good the weather was, and very interesting architecture. I've never seen a pagoda that looks like this before. We had a great time walking around, viewing everything, and seeing the local people pulling cows across the pasture. You notice all the grass? They planted grass all along the reservoir for erosion. Next, we traveled all night and we got upriver even further, where it's much wider. The reservoir is widened a whole lot right here. It's very, very interesting. You can see it's very close to the Three Rivers Gorge now. We're getting closer. Tomorrow morning we'll be there. I walked out on the deck and you can see how much higher the mountains are now as well. And just as I walked out there, a ship was pulling up, and I did a really cool time lapse just to see how they docked right next to us. And that's basically the river boats. And then we had a great evening with some entertainment from the crew, and we got our Chinese slappers and went crazy. And that's Day 12 China. Enjoy.